Well, I was born and raised here. I lived with my grandparents for the first 6 years of my life, which was the best time. And then I went to stay with my mom, who was not the best. So I was 11 when I got introduced to substances by my mom, and it was prescription medicine. And that started from 11 till about 12 and a half when she passed away from an overdose. Then I started doing harder drugs, and I fought with the meth addiction from there for many, many years. I never dreamed of being anything other than that.
I've known Leslie since she was 3 years old, and we saw firsthand the struggles that Leslie endured as a child and as a teenager. The cards were really stacked against her, so to speak. And then slowly we watched Leslie have children, and our hearts were burdened for Leslie and her children for years.
When I lost my kids and my grandparents got them, my grandparents was really big enablers. They loved me more than the air they breathed. You know, when they took the custody, I still got to have my kids. They lived with me. It was almost like nothing changed. When I lost my kids the last time, and my grandmother and grandfather both wasn't here, my kids got separated. I knew they were taken care of and loved, but they was not together. They was not somewhere that I could just go and get my kids. I couldn't play the system, so I had to focus. I had to realize that they wasn't with me, and they missed me, and it was very traumatic for them.
The day I found out I wasn't going to be living with my mom or my siblings anymore for a bit, I was at school. I was in 2nd grade. Then I checked out. I was wondering what was going on. Then we went to the DHR. We had to go inside the building and wait for people to come get us or whatever.
The day that Jalessa kind of entered our lives as a foster child, it was dramatic, it was traumatic. As a foster parent, you just have to be ready to stand in the gap and take on those emotions of the child, just try to help them work through what they're feeling.
When I realized I wasn't going to be with my siblings, I kind of froze for a minute, and then I started realizing, and I started crying and stuff because I didn't want to be away from them or mom. And so I cried for a few days.
As adults, we have to remember that no matter what home situation these children are being removed from, that is normal to them. No matter what trauma is happening behind those closed doors, that's their world, that's their normal. It's traumatic to be removed from something that is so familiar to them. And what a great benefit Love Luggage is to a child in that scenario.
When I got my Love Luggage, I was excited and stuff, and I told my agent, I was like, "Agent, can you come open this with me?" And then we went downstairs to open it. The first thing I saw was a red heart on it, and at the time, I really loved drawing hearts. I know I got clothes, I got this little toys. The little stuffed animal I sleep with every night until I went back to my mom. I slept with it every night. I know I was really excited about having my Love Luggage.
From Unclaimed Baggage, we were able to create a charitable foundation called Reclaimed for Good. And what Reclaimed for Good is able to do is to take the lost items that our partner sends to us and find the highest and best use for it. And we're able to support some amazing charities. And one of the specific things we're able to do is to gift suitcases to foster children. We have been able to see the remarkable difference that it makes in the life of children in need, and one of the most fragile moments of their lives.
After 7 months, I got all 4 of my kids back, and I've had them back ever since. The feeling of her walking through my door, it was like an accomplishment. You know, and I did it, and I'm still doing it to this day. That was the biggest thing. That was the biggest accomplishment of my life.
I was at school. It was a Thursday, I think. We were making these Christmas ornaments for our moms, and when I found out I was going home, I was really excited. When school was over, I went back to my agent because she was going to go drop me off. And when I walked in, the Christmas tree was up, and as soon as I walked in, all of this stuff in my hands, laid it down, gave my mom a hug, and then the first things I did with her was decorate the tree because I would love Christmas. And I remember Mama just taking a lot of pictures of us. And then I got to sleep in my own bed that night with, my mom has gotten me like a lot of stuffed animals and stuff, so I was finally could sleep in my own bed that day.